light family. Hello everyone, I pray all is well with you. As you see the thumbnail, I decided to look into the energies of the suspect, Hugo Hernandez Mendez, 35 years old Hugo. They are saying that he is here illegally, living with family, and they're also saying that he is the suspect of murdering 19 years old Dacra Thompson. God bless her soul. May she rest in power. My love and prayers go out to her family. Once again, I'm so sorry for your great loss. I wish this on nobody. I have 2 children of my own. And it's just very heartbreaking. It's just very heartbreaking. Before I get started, whatever you see and hear in this intuitive energy reading / numerology, because I am going to be using numerology with him, okay? I use that as a backup. It pretty much gives me confirmation what I already know. And a light came out of the first reading that I did in this case, okay? And even though a lot of things didn't make sense to me, looking back on it, now it makes sense. That's why my motto is let things play out, and please know they do, okay? And I welcome you all. Feel free to, subscribe with your sister. That way when I'm doing future readings, okay, your love and support goes a long way by watching my videos, hitting the like to bring awareness to these cases, as well as sharing them. Feel free to share. I don't mind. Also, before I get started, I want to give a shout out to this sister that watched the video that I did on the late Dacara Thompson. As you all know, sometimes I will put it out there, for the donation to anybody who's able-bodied. But I'm doing these readings as a labor of love because the family don't ask me to do them. And I had to pray about whether I want to do that reading or not. And I'm glad that I did. But anyway, shout out to, let me get it right, Christina Rowan. Thank you, Miss Christina Rowan, for not only watching the video that I did on Dacara Thompson. Thank you so much for your love and support and for that generous donation. I really do appreciate it. Even though I wasn't expecting anything, it makes you feel good when people appreciate what you do. And I'm not the only one. There are others, okay? But what she saw in me, she really appreciated the work that I did. So whether people saw or not, just the fact that you're watching my videos and you're giving me the thumbs up, all that supports me. So thank you so much. And for any able-bodied down below, I will leave it down below as far as donation, or for future readings that you would like, requesting future readings from me. My email will also be down below, okay? And you can also go to the About Me section to see all the readings that I offer and their prices. So I'm through with that. But once again, Miss Christina, thank you so much for that generous donation. Much gratitude to you, my sister. So I'm going to be uploading 2 videos today. Today is Sunday. I hope you all are having an awesome Sunday, okay? This one is pretty much on Hugo, the alleged suspect. I want to go over certain things that are on my mind at this time to share with many of you. I mentioned a lot that came out of that reading that I did with concerning Dacara Thompson, okay? And one of the things that stood out to me was organized crime. And all I knew is, I'll let many of you know I'm picking up on organized crime. That's just the background of an individual, okay? And the word pledge. Pledge can just be, swore secrecy, okay? And organized crime is just due to gangs or people that you're tied to. They are saying that he was an illegal immigrant, um, hiding out or laying low. Cause I was getting that word also, laying low. Pretty much that's him. That's his energy, laying low. As far as like being detected by ICE, being sent back. But anyway, I was getting that organized crime. Now I don't really look at organized crime as a one person. I look at that as more than one. Okay, it can be two people or more, but that stood out to me also. And come to find out, if y'all go back and watch a lot of these new clippings, I suggest you check a lot of social media out, YouTube or TikTok. You know, it is stated that when they went to his home, he was a roommate living with his family. And I let y'all know I was getting family ties. I didn't know they was tied to Dacara or his family. But I was definitely looking more towards his family because I wasn't really seeing any energy tied towards her father, okay? And if you go back, you would see that I wasn't pointing to blame her father at all. I like to sift through the energy to see what I'm looking at first. But anyway, with that being said, I was getting bloodline and family ties. Well, that's pointing to him. You know, he would live with his family. Not only that, I was getting mirroring. And I let y'all know what that meant to me. Now, come to find out, there were 3 women at the time, back to back, that went missing. There were 3 women that went missing. It was, I don't know the order of these women that went missing. Let me see. One was, let me get their picture right here. Okay, I have their picture right here. They all live in the same area, okay? She was staying with her father. She went missing, I believe, the car, August the 27th, I believe, okay? The one in the middle, she's still missing. And her name is Erica. Erica went missing, it is stated August the 25th. You see what I'm saying? Like within days apart. And of course, the one on the end, they said she was found. So I don't know her situation, you know, but she was found. So that's all that matters. I would not be tapping into her energies, but I will tap into the energies of Erica. So that would be the next video. So as far as those that are interested, please feel free to hit the notifications so you would know when I will be uploading this video. It will be today. I just want to say that. But as we know, our beloved sister here, she is deceased and was taken out by Hugo, okay, Hernandez. And I'm trying to see what her energy looked like as far as could it be tied to him. And I only say that because they found, you know, not only blood in the room, and y'all know, if you go back and watch my video, I was getting like hotel motel. I know that's a past energy as far as her hooking up with him, but I let y'all know it's somebody that she knows, okay? And I was getting something about money transaction, whatever that's all about. But anyway, I was getting bedroom. I put that out there as well as something happening within somebody's home. I said all this in my reading. With that being said, they also found women's underwears, and a lot of times people hold on to stuff like that as a souvenir, okay? So, you know, I'm sure they're going to do their investigating, checking the DNA of those women panties that were found in his room. And you never know, you know, it could be one of Erica's. You know, I hope and pray not. All I know is that she's still missing. So anyway, and as well as blood that was found in his room, and Dacara, one of her nails on her left hand, I think the middle finger, the nail had came off, and that was found on the floor. So with that being said, he was staying with family members. That's why I was getting family ties. Now, I'm not accusing everybody in his family being involved, but when I get organized crime, I'm not just getting one person, or less due to his past, where he was living, wherever he was living. I don't know if it was Mexico or whatever. You know, I still feel like he was tied to unlawful groups. Okay, as you see how he gets down here in America. But also, You know, there were family members that was saying they had rooms that was close to his that they heard, you know, what it sounded like, you know, somebody having sex around 5 a.m. in the morning. And one of the family members is married. Y'all know I kept saying I'm getting something about a married couple. I didn't know if Hugo was married or not. But I was getting family ties. With that being said, the other cousin, I believe, that's married, they're questioning him also. Okay, something about him that's shady as well. And who knows what was found in his room. See, it's a lot that they're not telling us. The only reason I'm saying all of this is because I got mirroring. Mirroring is pretty much, you know, imitating or copying what somebody else is doing. Okay, they're imitating their body movements, how they talk. You get them going with this. Y'all know what mirroring's all about. I'm just getting that in the energy, and it wasn't Dacara that was mirroring. Could I find out this energy is Hugo? This is his energy. So who was he mirroring? That is the question. Cause I'm getting family ties. So could it have been that something was going on in his family lineage that he was repeating, copying? Okay, it's no more than a serial killer out here taking out women, and you decide that you want to mirror their actions. Okay, I feel like the other live-in family member needs to be highly questioned. But I also was getting a hit on they might have enough evidence on this other one, okay, family member. But I feel like strongly they need to be questioning him more thoroughly, and that's the one that's married, okay. His wife was being interviewed, not on camera, but you can hear her talking, and she said she don't believe that her husband has anything to do with it. But with that mirroring energy, I feel like, you know, Hugo knew how he was getting down also, and they both, I truly feel like, you know, is playing a part, doing illegal activities in the streets. Okay, that's just what I'm getting. And remember, I mentioned stripper. I didn't know what that meant. And I think I said bar. Well, come to find out, this gentleman club, that's where he was at before he met up with Dacara. So you see how the images be coming out. It don't make sense to me at the time, but by and by they comes out. So that's all I want to say, family. And lastly, I want to show you this. This came out in the reading. Do y'all remember this? I'm going to bring it up closely. This is what it says. Burn the bridges. Final goodbye. Unrepairable. No way back. This is somebody that's walking away from somebody. But do you see the background? This came out in my reading that I did on Dacara. Do you see the background? A lot of times it's not so much the words, but it's the pictures, and they speak volume. This is a bridge, and that's water underneath. They kept saying she was found in a grassy area, and I let me, if you know, I kept picking up on water. I could put my hands on it. I don't live in the area. Well, come to find out, she was nude. He threw her body over this bridge, okay? Even though it's burning, he threw her body over this bridge, expecting for it to go into the water, but it landed in the grassy area. This was a clue where she was, okay? But thank God they found her. I'll let y'all see the pictures real good. Thank God they found her. So anyway, real quick, I'm going to look into Hernandez energy, and then numerology, I'm going to look into his energies, okay? Numerology, real quick, are timeless messages from the beginning, okay? It's the different stages in his life, moving up to the present, and a lot of them can be future energies. They haven't even transpired yet, but everything's all about how he's moving. And as you know, the energies can be what's going on around him, okay? But when I did Dacra Thompson, yes, mirroring came out. And also, guess what came out? Gaslighting. That's right. That came out as well. So, I love you guys. Thank you for your ongoing love and support of my channel. and for watching this video. And I'm getting started now on the reading on the suspect, Hugo Hernandez Mendez. I want to use this real quick by just looking at Hugo. Everything's allegedly here for entertainment purpose only, but I knows what I know. Even though it's not factual, my motto is let things play out. And I let many of you know, a lot of that gossip on social media, it's a lot of truth in it. A lot of people don't want to hear it because they don't want her character tainted. I get it. That's why I had to watch a lot what I was saying, okay? Because I was seeing a lot in there. There's no way I'm going to put that out there and many of you crucify me, with what I'm saying. Even though I'm led by the Spirit, those things are hidden in the dark. It's my job to reveal it. But I'm mindful enough also to think about the family members who may happen to watch my videos. It can be hurtful. Because a lot of times people just don't want to hear certain things, okay? But I am here to deliver, and I'm still going to watch what I say. But right now, I'm focusing on Hugo, okay? That's my spirit guide to connect with Hugo. Spirit guides to get clarity. And let me say this. His energy is so dark. When I look at him, I get nauseous. I get nauseous. And when I look back on the fact that she got out of her vehicle, I'm talking about Dacra, when she got out of her vehicle, looked back, had her key fob just to lock the door and continue to cross the street to meet up with him, I feel like her intentions were not to leave with him, as I stated in the video, but to talk. And whatever jumped off, I feel like he could either knocked her out or he drugged her, okay? That's the only thing I can think of as far as him getting her to his home. A lot of times people drug people in order to get control over them, and I kept getting the energy of control freak, okay? Somebody very domineering, abuse of power. I told many of you all of that. I don't know everything, but I know what I know. To God be the glory. Most High God take the wheel, seeking clarity on Hernandez. Hugo Hernandez. I just want to see what's going to come out just looking at him. Taking clarity on the energy surrounding Hugo. Okay, let's look at this, okay? Let's just look at this. Neighborhood. Female. It says grandparent, but it's showing two individuals and they are elders. And it's saying fake death. Now this could be like smoke and mirrors also. Gaslighting the public. Wanting things to look one way when it's really another. But that's interesting right there. I'm getting all of this by looking at him. Let's see what else going to come out. Cause I feel like this ain't his first rodeo, if you know what I mean. Hugo Hernandez. Show me the current energy surrounding Hugo Hernandez. Road. I think about caution on the roads. Hugo Hernandez. Show me the energies that was surrounding Hugo Hernandez. Around the time or before he picked up Dacra. Show me the energy of Hugo Hernandez. Thank you, Spirit. Let's just look at this, okay? It says child. Whether he has a child or a love child out there. It just says the S word, okay? It has her neighborhood again. Female. Egotism. Justice. I truly believe there will be justice. And wow. Serial killer. So this ain't his first rodeo. And I feel like a lot of this energy surrounding him is coming from how he used to move in his own country. Okay? That's all he pretty much know. And he's bringing all that here. If that makes sense. This is his energy. I think about psychopath, lack empathy. Yeah. Love. Inside. I kept getting inside with Dacra when she went missing. So I knew that she was moved and she was inside the whole time somewhere and then eventually discarded inside. Money is a factor. I was given money. Excuse me. And this is traveling on foot. So who really know what his who really know how he was getting down? Okay, his family said that he changed. That's what they say. And isn't that interesting? It says accident. Every time I get this energy right here, this is like a vehicle that has stalled. Maybe they had a flat tire. It's something pertaining to a vehicle, and it's crazy. The bridge that he threw her over, there was a stalled vehicle, a stranded vehicle that was left there, and that's how they noticed her body, because this so-called vehicle left. I guess it was left on the bridge. I'm assuming, but when they investigated this vehicle, they looked over, they saw a body down there. That's interesting, but they said they don't believe that it's tied to him. Yeah, he had help. Hello, somebody. That's what I believe. He had help. Yeah. This right here, I believe somebody else was driving, whatever jumped out, left the vehicle. Okay? I definitely believe he had help. Left the vehicle in that location, and when they inspected that vehicle, they looked over the bridge, they found her. Found that accident. But it's the picture that speaks volume. They need to sweep that vehicle, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was wearing gloves or whomever that was helping him. Cause I was giving something like partnership. I don't think he got away with it this long on his own. Somebody in that house knows what they know and helps. Definitely try to smuggle her body up out of their home. Hugo. Mind control. Show me the energy of Hugo. Show me the energy of Hugo. Egotism. Run away. I wouldn't be surprised she was trying to run from him. I got here. Power supply. This is the energy of abuse of power. Okay? He's a man. I think they said she weighed 105, so he was stronger than her. Manhandling her. And this came out in her reading, abuse and neglect. So I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know how long he may have had her in that room, but she couldn't escape. Look at that. Abuse of power. And I keep getting this also. I'm not really sure what it means. Or last his MO, he wanted it to look one way when it was really another, okay, concerning her death. Past, present, future outcome. Hugo. Past, present, future outcome. Hugo Hernandez. Past, present, future outcome. Trapped. And you see, there's a dog in a cage. Trapped. Money was a factor here. I know people don't want to hear it, but in that reading I did on her, somebody's hands was out and was receiving money. That's interesting. It says alien. I think about unknown, but I feel like Spirit was trying to give me a clue I think about illegal alien, okay? And that's what he was. He was not here legally, okay? So I'm going to keep that there. She was not buried, but she was thrown over the bridge like trash, okay? There's still a body laying in the ground. Death. Crime of passion. Jealousy. And see, this is the end of somebody laying low. Okay? So, who knows how long she was in that home? Those people are not going to put it out there that she's been up in that house that long. After all, she was missing, what, for 2 weeks? I wouldn't be surprised if she was in that home for a good little while. And they all cover each other's ass because they don't want to be tied to this. This is somebody that's recuperating or just the energy of laying low, okay? It says healing. Cults, secret groups. That's why I'm getting the word pledge. So they're gonna stick together, okay? They're gonna keep up, whatever it is that they're putting out there, from their narrative as far as what went down in that house. Cause they all don't want to be implemented. And I told many of you I kept getting water. Well, she was near water, and that was really. His intention was to place her in water, but she ended up hitting the ground and she didn't roll into the water. And there we go. Accident. No, it wasn't an accident. I don't know if the car stalled or what, but somebody got out and got missing. And come to find out, the car was right there. The stalled, abandoned car was right there where her body was, over the bridge. Now, this didn't come out when I did the reading, but I did see it. It didn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense to me, but now it does. And of course, egotism. Gotta be ego. And then my reading are starting to repeat. Running. Power supply, abuse of power. So... there's no other... Look at that. Abuse, neglect. My messages are repeating. Why did Hugo murder Dacra? If Hugo took part in... I'm just going to say it. Why did Hugo take part in murdering Dacra? Why did Hugo take part in murdering Dacra? Okay, this is the energy of caution on the road. And this says family. It means something. This came out also in her reading. Something about family. I'm just not really sure what this is all about unless she was expecting. But like I say, certain information we won't never know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the family would know, but we wouldn't know. But I do feel like she's met up with him before, okay? But I don't know. Something about family. Let me ask the question one more time. Why did Hugo murder Dacra? Why did Hugo murder Dacra? Why did Hugo murder Dacra? Now this I do believe, but we will have to wait until they do additional testing. This says drug/poison. I was getting choke and strangulation, but sometimes people do that when it comes to sex, that old kinky sex. But anyway, I was seeing drugs in his energy, and I didn't say she was on drugs, but I was seeing it around her because he's known for not only drinking but doing drugs. And drinking did come out also. Y'all saw that when I did the reading. It said drinking and cope, but that it looked like that was his energy. But anyway, she could have been drugged, and she could have received an overdose. Okay, but only time would tell. But when somebody drug you, that's them trying to, have their way with you. You know what I'm saying? Without you resisting when it comes to fighting. Okay, I'm through with that. At the end of the day, nothing I'm going to say is going to bring her back. And once again, I'm so sorry for her family, for their great loss. I just want to, send them well wishes and send love and light their way, because they need this time to heal, okay? And it ain't going to happen overnight. But may the Most High God strengthen them and go before them, fighting their battles. And definitely the ultimate truth come out. I still feel like there's more to the story. That's just me. That family needs to be investigated, okay? That's just how I look at it. Yeah, I just feel like the whole family needs to be investigated. And I'm not saying everybody is involved, but if anything, I definitely say the mans, okay? They need to be thoroughly questioned and investigated. That's just my 2 cents. The fact that I saw mirroring, okay? Okay, so real quick. Hugo Hernandez Mendez. The 3 numbers that I was looking at, okay? Well, let me say this. His first name and last name equals 55 equals 10 equals 1. So, of course, I'm looking at 1. His first name, middle name, and last name totals 105. Excuse me, that's 6. So, I'm like, okay, so I'm looking at 1 and 6. Now, of course, H equals 8. Hernandez is 8. Mendez is 4. Interesting. Mendez is 4. So, who else is 4? Dacra Thompson. Her first name is 4. So, you see how those numbers, synchronize. So that's interesting right there. So I'm going to real quick. I'm not going over all of it. But real quick, I want to, when it comes to numerology, and I've used this method before. This ain't nothing new, okay? If you go back, you watch a lot of the readings I've done with numerology, they be on point, okay? Whether it come out to the mainstream or not, this method definitely be on point. And also, I receive a lot of confirmation of what I've already put out there. So anyway, I'm going to be looking into 8. I feel like that's very significant. I'm going to be looking into the numeric of 8, the numeric of 1 and 6. Remember, 8 is his first name. 4 is his last name. We already know what 4 looks like already. Okay. But if I come across certain 4s, I will, mention them. But I'm going to focus on 8. 1, his first name and last name, that equals 1, and his first, middle, and last name equals 6. So I'll be going over 8, 1, and 6. So y'all can see what I'm seeing, okay? Concerning Hugo. And I'm going to say it again. With him, I'm getting has help. I don't think he did this alone. It is still a cover-up. And I'm getting family ties. I said that in the first reading that I did on her. If you all still with me, give me a thumbs up. Showing your support. I appreciate it. Let's get started. Have ears to hear. Let me see. 8, 1, and 6. Okay. I'm getting hotel. I'm getting surveillance, camera, pushed, creek, and I'm also getting river. Okay, I'm getting married man. Unless he's been in a common law relationship. Hiding. Watching. I'm getting flat tire. So I'm wondering about that vehicle that was stalled. Was it due to a flat tire? I'm getting truck, van, SUV, and car. I'm getting found murdered. I'm getting the color silver, green, blue, and gray, and orange. It means something. I'm getting killer. I'm getting homeless. I'm getting a hit on Saturday. I'm getting a hit on Thursday, Wednesday, and Sunday. Those days mean something. I'm getting on foot. I'm getting 10 minutes and 20 minutes. It means something. I'm getting body pain within the city limits. Stolen. These are the energies that I'm getting concerning Hugo. And like I told many of you in the first reading, these also could be energies that are around him, okay, as far as how he's moving. I'm getting crooked policeman. I'm getting sorrow ahead. Now, for me to get crooked policeman, that could be the end of somebody turning a blind eye, okay? Possibly letting somebody go. You never know. I'm getting southwest. I'm getting west. I'm getting pledge. I'm getting teenagers around him. And I am picking up on the energy of a pedophile with him. And I think I said southwest. I'm getting sorrow ahead. I'm getting child abuse. Off side of the road. Wooded area. Innocence. Not focused. Drinking. Fight. Vehicle accident. Dragged across the floor. Doing drugs. Park. Local area. Dump site. Offer. Drug dealer. Trafficking. Criminal. Pregnancy. Unwanted child. Gave child away. Sold. Trash. Laying low. In a tight space. The neighbors. Check the neighborhood. They know. Who is they? I'm assuming his family members. Abandoned. Left behind. I am getting father. Possibly his father. Allegedly. Tattoo. Back road. Choked. Strangled. City worker. I think they said he works for a lawn care. being social, paid off, pedophile, raped, stalking, stalker, being exposed, suitcase, digging, outside, garbage bag. I truly feel like he has a trail of a lot of unlawful acts, okay, that haven't even been accounted for. They ain't found them panties for nothing in his room. False accusations, received money, false timeline, false event, fake event, feels trapped, high up, throw away, set on fire, fake tears, has help, evening, standstill, cheating, married couple. That's what I'm saying. If he's not married, who is this married couple? Gonna find out there's a married couple. There's one of his family members that live in the same household that he was living in. Bad finances. Gun. Child support, don't want to pay. The day before. Phone found. Interesting. I'm getting also something about homeless area, campsite, and campground. It means something. Picked up, abducted, sold. And I'm also getting something about body parts, okay? I'm just putting it out there. Maybe that's tied to his background in the past. Personal items found. Watching the time. Tracking location. Carried out. Hidden bedroom. Where are they going? That's what I'm saying. And I mentioned this also in her reading, in the Dacara reading. I feel like she got in that car, he just pulled off. I got here, where are they going? And I also got 1 hour. It means something. Bridge. Bridge equals 9, but B is 2. And it equals 36 equals 9. And he definitely has 6 in his numerology numbers. So I am getting bridge. Also, it has your water tower as well. Let's keep going. Trade for money. And I got also 1 for grandparents. It means something. Was drugged. Shed of blood. Not alone. Stolen child. And I also got pawn jewelry. So I wonder what's her jewelry on her as well. And if it wasn't pawn, he probably was planning on pawning it. Car wreck. Screams. Accident. Hit and run. Road rage. A lot of these could be maybe past energies of his. Driving over the curve. Made a U-turn. Unstable. Selfish act. Trying to get away. Train tracks. FBI. GPS. Turn on each other. So I would not be surprised in that family structure. I told y'all I was getting family ties, okay? I won't be surprised if it get to where, you know, the heat gets too hot as far as, you know, because Dorothy's looking at them, somebody start talking. I got to turn on each other. Or maybe it just could be the energy of him and Dacara. But anyway, someone will talk. Someone will speak up. trying to flee, crossing bridge. Oh my goodness. That's 5, crossing bridge. And I'm still getting stripper, but the way I look at it, he at the gentleman club, so I'm assuming it was strippers at the gentleman club. And I think I heard something about he wait on his ex-girlfriend or somebody that works there. But anyway, I do have DWI. That's 4. Head injury, snitch, trickster, guilt by association. Now that's interesting. Guilt by association. So who is he tied to? Because so far I'm getting family. I'm getting what? I'm getting family tree. Guilt by association. That's somebody that's not acting alone. Or somebody is with somebody, but they are but they feel guilt by association with somebody. I said it like that. And also I'm getting quotes. I'm going to bring it to an end. I'm not reading all of this. I'm also getting with him bed sheets. That's 5. Something about restraining order. I wonder if somebody got a restraining order on him. I'm getting round metal containers concerning him. I'm getting guard dogs, blindfolded, harassing, out of town, from state to state, from city to city. So he was definitely doing some traveling. And police officers in here, that's 5. I'm not really sure what that's about. Stage event. Drug dealer. From the job. From the club. Okay, from the club. From the job is 4. From the club is 6. From the past, that means something. Seen on ring camera. Seen caught cheating. Caught cheating. Caught stealing. Stolen money. Caught lying. Now, I didn't put this out there the first time because I really didn't know who the injury was tied to. But I'm also getting something about somebody. I was getting something about stolen money and somebody seen stealing, and I didn't know if that the Dacara energy, stealing, seeing stealing or stealing money or what. But I didn't put that out there. I'm putting it out there now because that's surrounding his energy. Okay. I got family member competition. I have here bleach. I have here 8 with a grandparent. It means something. As I stated earlier, I was getting caught lying, stolen money, and caught stealing. Made a stop, roommates, question child. So there are children in that household. I don't know their ages. They might need to be questioned. What do they know? New lover, girlfriend, partner, coming in, 5 cocaine, 6 chest pains, passed out. I'm also getting heart attack. It means something. Marijuana. Here's argument. Here's screams. Hit in the head. Arm over the neck. Thump. Strike. And I don't know why I'm seeing hammer. out partying, having fun, as sister. I mean, they came out before. I just wasn't sure which sister. Their karma. So somebody feels like, due to the passing of Dacra, it was her karma. And also something about revenge. So it looked like he wanted payback for some reason. Karma. And I got here a stripper club. That's 6. Very deceptive. New couch. So I'm wondering were there other things that happened inside that house. I'm getting here a new couch and new furniture. And now I'm wondering about his past dealings. Did he bring other people to the house and had his family had to cover his ass by, buying new furniture? You know what I'm saying? Due to DNA being left behind. Trying to steal what's yours. Wear glasses, whether they're reading glasses or prescriptions. Mental confusion. I'm getting ready to come out. I'm not going through all of this. Police report. But the more I do it, my stomach feels nauseous. And I'm getting here employee, an organizer, instructor. Wrong place, wrong time. Stolen money. Money lost. When they come to collect. I'm getting when they come to collect. What is that all about? Dirty money. Being set up. Big organizations. All of this is riding in his energy. Okay? Games. Money lost. Stolen money. Competition around. In another location. Taken to be sold. I mean, she wasn't taken to be sold, but who else has been his victim? Just saying. I'm getting like the energy for mafia groups. Someone has ties to mafia. Playing with evil. Also in his energy is shipping people. That's like trafficking. Prisoner. Making a payment. Someone feels you owe me. Going for a walk. Going for a run. Going out. Hidden secret rooms. Railroad tracks. Walked out. Withdrawn from family. So it wasn't the Dacra energy withdrawn from family. It was his energy. And I'm also getting sugar daddy energy around him too. That may be another way of how he's luring women, okay? Like he got it going on with money. Burning eyes, burning socks, bloody shoes, running from someone. Oh, Lord. Seeking closure. I got buried. So I'm wondering, does he have other victims? Cannot see a way out. Trapped. Running from their obligations. Cannot move. Betrayed by a friend. Jealous male, jealous female. 3 is a cryo. When a scam goes wrong. As y'all see, it's a lot. It's a lot. Spike your drink. Overdose. And if she wasn't overdosed, this energy is around him. He may have done this to others. Offer, avoiding someone, truth teller. Threatening cause, abortion. Crime for profit. Corruption within a company. Unseen agent cover-up. agent in the background. That's somebody that's in the know. And also with his energy, I'm getting the dark wave. I'm getting cooler. I'm getting organs removed. So there's no telling what he was into. That's all I gotta say. He was into a lot of things. Sex practice rituals. Humiliation, forced to act. When I see assembly, I think about somebody watching. And it looked like this was some kind of ritualistic killing also. I'm getting that as well. Volunteer. I'm getting volunteer. That equals 6. And they said that Dacara has been known for volunteer work. Ain't that something? Corruption. That's 5. Forced me to act. So, whatever jumped out, I feel like he was forcing her to do a lot of things that she didn't want to do. Woman lured. Well, let me see. Let me see something. Not talking. Relationship troubles. Secrets in the family. Needed sacrifice. I'm ready to come to an end. I'm just getting disgusted. I want what I want. Have an affair. Their side hustle. It's something he does on the side to make money. Their side hustle. Toxic. Full of drama. Being accused of doing wrong. Accusations. Trauma at home. Fights at home. Feels restless and bored. Mirroring, that's imitation of someone's behavior, voice or body expression. Detached, obsessed, won't let go. Letting go, loving you, no closure. Crazy ex, obsessed. Flirting. Full of deception. Has been caught. Struggling with addiction. Silence them. Paying them off, paying off victims, paying off witness, putting on a show. And I feel like a lot of his family members that he stayed with are put on the show too. Abuse and neglect, fraud, home. And I'm going to get something about tunnel also. So you never know. And I also got imprisonment. So like I said, it looks like he's headed there. Drug/poison. And I'm getting dismemberment. That's 5. I don't know how her body was, okay? All I know is they had to figure things out as far as whether that was her or not. But 5, dismemberment equals 5. Perversion is 6. Dating, homicide, affair, hotel, smoking mirrors. And that's misleading, conceal the truth. Surveillance, water, wooded area, ignoring red flags, serial killer. OMG, he is a serial killer. Or he has the traits of a serial killer. Laying low recovery, partners in crime, that's right. Meeting, running from the enemy, trying to get away, case dismissed, I hope not. Mental trauma. Because see, the worst thing they can do is send him back to what, Mexico? And who to say they're going to do anything about the things he's done? I got here family. I got revenge. I got watching the time. Distracted. I got psychopath. Secret hidden messages. Crossing boundaries. Separation. Misunderstood. Third parties. Breaking point. Final straw. Expecting a call, expecting a visit, and so I'm getting something about social network. Nobody sees, not around, sexual assault, others around. Oh my God, ganged up on me. Ganged up on me. I wouldn't be surprised if some of them men up in that house, if you know what I mean. Surprise visit, unknown pop-up visit, I'm getting drive-by shooting too, but that can be a past energy. Fighting back, others around, no one's helping. But they acting like they don't know shit. Others around, no one's helping, ganged up on me. And I also got something about neighbor husband. That means something. Wife knows. Family in the dark. Spouse found out. Married couple. So maybe the neighbors is just pretty much, I think about also like who you're living with, roommates. You know what I'm saying? Due to the fact they're looking at him as a roommate. So maybe that's considered as neighbors. Those that are within the household in different rooms. Family tree. Their bloodline. Okay? I'm getting also friend of the family. Trap door. Members of a gang. Members of unlawful groups. They are connected. Who they know. Hello, somebody. Do not trust. And somebody has an open marriage. Rebel. Suspect family involved. So, you know, it is for the authorities to not be so closed-minded. Sometimes, you know, they just look at one person and they're so glad just to have one person to where they can just close it up. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like we're not the only person. That's all I'm saying. If they get him, okay, they got the person that she left with and all of that. But he brought her there, to that location, in that home. And there are also other questionable individuals in that home. I'm getting family ties. So at the end of the day, they know what they know. And I'm going to be surprised if some of them took part and messing with her too. Just saying. So I'm getting ready to end it. I just want y'all to see what I was seeing. A visitor saw them. Predator around. Body was moved. Crossed the line. I can't make it up. So anyway, these are the timeless numerology messages that I'm getting concerning Hugo Hernandez Mendez. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And and also, if you're able-bodied, it's your choice. This is a labor of love because I care. It's my passion. If you want to search your sister a seed, I appreciate it. That will be down below, okay? But other than that, your kind words, you hitting that like button, you subscribing to what I do for causes like this is much appreciated. That's you sowing seed to my channel. Thank you very much. May Dacra Thompson receive ultimate justice, and not just looking at that one individual, but check his family tree as well. And next I will be looking into Erica Perry, who also is still currently missing in that area.